Alright, so it's been probably over a year since I've posted a video. But today, I was struck, well, I guess it was more like yesterday, with some feelings and whatnot that I wanted to explain. Kind of. I have very few friends. I have trouble trusting people. I got a new car. Yay. But no, bad feelings are feelings that make you feel bad but aren't really the end of the world, but can make you feel like it's the end of the world. Okay? Now, as pretty much everyone who watches this knows, I'm married, I have kids, I have a very happy life. Everything is great, really. I have very few friends, though. So when I do have a friend, I open up, I share, I trust them all the way. When they go away, whether if it's dying or just no longer wanting to be friends, or going down a different path where we can no longer continue to talk on a daily basis or even weekly or monthly basis, it hurts. It hurts very similarly to a loved pet dying, to losing a sibling, probably more closely to losing a sibling, because my friends are family, and that's what it is. My friend Jimmy, he's a brother to me. I don't have any other friends at the moment. Well, Nate's like a brother to me. Chelsea's pretty much like a sister to me, but since he's my friend Nate's girlfriend, it doesn't kind of work that way. But I trust them. I do. I would trust them with my kids. I trust them with the knowledge of who I am, with whatever that goes into. And I had this one friend, but I always enjoy the time that I spent with this person. I probably spent well over, it has to be equal, if not more time with this friend than I did with my wife. Given it's my wife's friend, hypothetical sister in a way, not really my wife's sister, but someone that she was close enough to be able to say such things. And so I got to know her and everything, and we were playing games and everything. Kind of a competitive gamer, which is good because my wife is anything but competitive when it comes to gaming. She's very, she plays games that are more single player and meant for a storyline or just for single fun. It's not meant for competitiveness, not really. So this friend, however, competitive, capable of actually playing a game and having fun even when someone's doing really well against them. And I don't know, it's just been quite a few months of spending quite a bit of time with this person. And now, as far as I know, I'm not going to hear from this person again, if at all, ever. And it makes me feel distressed. Definitely distressed. It's like everything's gone, but it's not, because I have my family. But losing a friend can be absolutely devastating. Even if it's a mutual friend breakup. Yes, friends can break up. I mean, it's the way life goes. People change. Sometimes people don't change, and that's what the problem is. And then there's always circumstances that change. There's needs and wants that have to be met for any relationship to blossom, whether if it's a friendship or something more. And you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's not. And it makes you realize things about yourself. It makes you realize things about other people. It makes you realize a lot. And to be self-reflective in a moment like this is good, so long as you don't put yourself down. I made the mistake of putting myself down immediately, but thankfully I have great family who brought me back up. And I do have other friends. I have Talisman, I have Autumn, and you know what? I would be devastated if I lost them as well. But the point of the matter is, people I spend a lot of time with in a short period of time. You get really close to them, you get, just accustomed to them being there. Then one day they're not there anymore. Whether if they're alive and just doing something else, or if they're dead. I've had friends who were close to me who have died, and it feels very similar to this. I think this actually feels worse because it's a choice that was made. However, it makes me wonder if what I'm doing is right. Because if I'm irritating people who I think are my friends, then what am I doing wrong? At the same time, am I doing anything wrong? I mean, it really could just be something as simple as we weren't meant to be as close of friends as we became. Well, there's a few other ways of explaining it, I suppose. But, yeah. That's about the gist of that one. So, friends, it can be devastating to lose them. No matter which way you do lose them. But it's part of life. Life goes on. Things get better. You find things to fill that gap. Now, there's games I'm probably not going to play again. There's things I'm not going to do again for a long time. Just because I don't have that person to do those things with. However, for all I know, next week, everything could be hunky-dory and I could be back doing the same thing with the same people all over again. But change isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just opportunities to become better. And to realize you're doing something wrong is important. I have realized that I have a tendency to keep my head in the future. And I don't mean like tomorrow or the day after or next week. I'm talking about like 5-10 years down the road. And I just dream about what I want it to be then, and I don't actually take care of what I need to take care of now. Because I'm too busy dreaming up some fantasy world. Completely in the clouds. My head's in the clouds most of the time. And I'm going to try and fix that. I'm going to keep my head on today. Tomorrow I'll keep my head on tomorrow. That's what I have to do. Because I think I'm just irritating people by being airheaded. I suppose that's the only way to say it. I've been acting very, very airheaded. Alright. I think that's it for that. I'll show off my car in another video, I guess. But for now, thank you for listening. Just keep in mind, regardless of what happens, life goes on. It really does.